Thank you, sir.
That was good. Yeah, great. Last two have been really good, haven't they?
Good call, yeah.
Very willing.
Yes.
I like it. And the girls.
Oh, it's a spread. It's a spread one.
Let's go guess that.
Is anyone doing that? That's just theory. That sounds lovely. Thanks, mate.
Right, girls, come on, let's go. Switch on. I've only tried 7 times already.
Feel like that?
first down.
I'll try that again. Well, welcome everybody. This is the second round of our first round for 2022 in the McDonald's Women's Premier League. And a fantastic game yesterday with only one goal and plenty of near successes and bumping off the post there often in that game, actually. There were so many shots on goal. It was a really entertaining game last night between Casuarina and Hellenic took that one away. Now, in front of us are Port Darwin in their away strip, and Hearts, the home team, in their home strip. And we'll see where they're going to locate. They're doing the crossover at the moment. We're here at Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium. I want to thank the Larrakia Nation, the elders past, present and those emerging for permission to play this match here on Larrakia country. On this Saturday afternoon, it's about 5, maybe 6, 7 minutes past 6 o'clock here on Darwin time, and boy, it's humid. It was hot. We had a really relieving storm, plenty of water fell, but that was about 2.5 hours ago. We've just had a men's Premier League match completed. Also live stream by Kick Digital, and that was a win for Hearts in their very first game for men's Premier League, and a great start for them in their new lineup. Of course, their girls are out there now. Again, lots of team changes. The captain for the Hearts remains the same, though. A great committed person to the club, and the captain today for Port Darwin is a major move for her too. So Alex Fulton now came across from Casuarina with Port Darwin and captaining the side this afternoon. She'll give it real purpose and direction around the pitch. It's good to see the whole squad go out for the setup. Referees around saying hello to the coaches. I want to say hello to Coach Joe, who's looking after Hearts, and Coach Wayne looking after Port Darwin. My name's Bruce Stalder. This is live streaming on FNT TV. Saturday afternoon, second game for 2022 in the Women's Premier League. And they're going to stay as they swapped. So Port Darwin in the light blue will be running right to left on your screens. So there has been, across both the men and Premier League competitions, quite a bit of movement from players. New ones entering town. It's always the transitory population of Darwin. People come and go quite regularly, often for study and other opportunities with work. Hard to leave as it is. Most beautiful place around, but people do. Port Darwin, really interesting football team, great club. President Ricky Fulton looks after them well and has a real focus on the women's game and has been building it since his ascendancy to that role. And as a result of that sort of hard work is what you see in front of you today. A full bench, Wayne Pearson in charge, and some really talented kids out there for Port Darwin. Alex Fulton on the ball, clears it away from her own area, only as far as the central defender. Erin Gould now just slipped inside the defender, pushed the ball through, and it was on target. It's some nice work from the right back. Again, pressure on now. She's broken away. Arms and hands and legs and elbows everywhere there. And the referee will reach in and show a yellow card to the captain. So Hearts pick up a yellow card in the first, within 2 minutes of the game, 1:49 mark on the North Crest scoreboard. So Alex Fulton's going to take this set kick. Erin Gould also good from that spot. Yolanda, who's sitting in the middle field, mid of the field, also good at that, but we're going to leave it with Alex on this occasion. Will she take the shot or just dip one over for a on-rushing Wharfies, as their nickname is for Port Darwin? Adjusts her socks, does Alex. Steps back, moves in now. And she's going to try and dip it in, and she's it's just run so close to the on-rushing Port Darwin forwards there, and it's just going to skip past the right upright and be collected by Hearts, and we'll get underway again. #21 is Jubilee Weibo. And Jubilee Weo, sorry, that's a Weibo. Jubilee Weo. Offside on this occasion. But we'll, for the rest of the evening, her presence will be felt. That's Cecilia Misob, one of the Misob girls. Quite a few family members in each of these teams. Yolanda with a long right boot that's got plenty of length on it. Opportunity there to get in front is the number 2, and she does. That's Muli Janora. And Muli's been involved a couple of times, been called to look after number 8. Here's Etbez Donato. There's a shot on goal there from Erin Gould. Just gone wide on this occasion, but we'll see on the replay how much time she had to take that. Comes to her. It's on her left, then she turns it to her favoured right, takes the shot. It's not far away. Shows you the potential she is from that distance. Erin Gould wearing number 9 for Port Darwin. To the ball now. Lets it pass. Now she gets it on the rebound. Will head towards goal and take a shot again and puts one bounce into the keeper's hands. Gould again with it. Bit of a ball magnet today, getting plenty of possession. Puts a nice ball through. And Christina Bio, number 17 on the end of that one. Still into play. Erin Gould plays her in now. It's at it. Balls at the feature. Returns it again to Yolanda. Sorry, not Yolanda. It is Yolanda. My apologies. And Yolanda Kenai goes to ground, but the ball's still alive. Some nice work there from Brodie Murray. Opportunity for Hearts, moving out of their defensive half. Now, one of those rare occasions where they head forward. Cleaned away by Lauren Dove. Just joined us, Port Darwin running right to left on your screens in the light blue. That's their away strip. The home team today is Hearts, and Darwin Hearts in their traditional home kit of the red and blue with the dark socks. Fulton just making her way through like it's a maze. On she goes again, on rushing towards goal, puts a lovely ball through, and this is an opportunity taken early and straight into the goalkeeper, who handles that one well. So quite a few shots on target, but to the keeper. In 6.5 minutes of this Women's Premier League match for 2022. This is the second game of this round. One in the face there for the left back. There's a shot also, and Chloe Cage-Pearson, the keeper for Port Darwin. One bounce, one step, and just dips it over the top, trying to find Erin Gould. She does. Nice defensive work there. Excellent work from the number 5 for Hearts. That's Frida Wasamo. My apologies. So Frida just made second and third efforts there on the ball again, pushing around and just can't keep it in on the grandstand side here. Thank you to McDonald's for the opportunity to live stream Women's Premier League here in Darwin for 2022. No scorers yet. Only 7 minutes past. A lot of young kids out there playing and making the move into Premier League, which is fantastic. Always exciting to see. There's a nice bit of work from the Port Darwin number 6. That's Romy Milligan. She's on it and gets in front again. That was Milligan's pass through. And Donato threatens once again. This time the keeper intervenes and extinguishes that raid. Ball now comes back to Frida. Frida dips one back. It'll go into the midfield where Jubilee Weo will have it. She'll look up, go back again. Good vision from Weo. Interventions from 3 from Hearts. It's Lauren Dove in there again. Great defence. Put out the big right boot and pulled it down. She goes wides now. Looks it. Finds it. Milligan. Leaves it for Dove. Dove in a battle with Weo. Weo pushes it back. And Hearts not able to get out of there. Great pressure from the Wharfies. And as a result, they'll get a throw in just on halfway. And Milligan will take that. Romy to Yolanda. And Kenai will look up. Sees Gould. Goes longer. See what she's trying to do. She's trying to get it out there and get a bit of width into the game. And Brodie Murray now trying to bring it in for Port. Here's the captain, Fulton. Fulton just turns and twists, goes past the captain of Hearts. Hearts captain comes back again. That's into Yolanda Kenai on her right foot. Favourite shot, pates it in, and it's gone to the left of the keeper. One bounce and into the goal. And Yolanda's big, bright smile there says it all. A lovely goal to Port Darwin. And it all started with getting some width, pushing the ball out to the scoreboard side, and then making their way back in. Fulton, really uncontested. And Alex Fulton, nickname everywhere, was everywhere there again. And a beautiful ball for Yolanda Kenai. And Yolanda's run was a good one too. She came inside the defender. And as a result, she's got the side ahead. 1-0, 9 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. And Port Darwin for 2022 have a goal. So Emma, number 10, goes back to collect the ball. again, Erin Gilden are very busy. Lily Gennaro. Gould. And that'll go out of play. Unable to bring that one back in. Present any threat to Hearts. You have to say that Port Darwin settled in earlier in this one. Joe, their coach, won't be too worried. First 10 minutes of the season. Should just encourage the girls in their roles. Captain on the ball now, gets a second go at it, puts a right boot to it. It's a lovely ball. And here's a chance now. She's been busy on the pitch. And she's taken off again, Frida. And a lovely ball in. It's an opportunity. Can they make something of it? Nice defence. We'll get their number in a minute. It looked like it was Keely Quinn who came in and made that really decisive tackle, which was required. Some nice work from the number 5 for Hearts. Frida putting the pressure on Port Darwin. That's what they need to do. Referee's going to award that Port Darwin's way. Port to restart, 11 minutes past it this game. 1-0 advantage to them. A beautifully taken goal by Kenai. Milligan. Nice play. She's got another throw. Phoebe Limboa, number 16. Behind her is Camille, wearing 14. Emma Zayman, 10, pointing out, so corralling the troops. Throw in still with Hearts. Oh, sorry, Port Darwin. Gould now, free and with space. And takes an early shot. There are other options there, and Erin knows that. It's some strong work. And good defence in the end too. Emma Salmon looking after the back line for Hearts. Gets the ball through. Kenai. Yolanda has it now. Turns it in. That's a nice play back from number 17, Christina. And Christina will get into Erin Gould. Gould still with the ball. Nice one across to Milligan. Pressure already comes from Limboa. Jubilee Weo working hard there, still on the ball. Will she steal it? She has. So Elizabeth Salter there under challenge from Webo, and Webo wins that one. This ball, and she's onside. Keeper comes out. Chloe Cage-Pearson off the line early and very alert. Nice work from the keeper for Port. There's Frida on the ball again, and it's come her way. She's got Cecilia inside. Can she get it to Misob? Still with the ball. And Frida makes her way through. She's just run out of legs there. She tried to push the ball through Jubilee Weo, and it's been intervened by Yolanda Kenai. And now she's pushed it wider. And Donato takes off. Ball still at her feet. Nice clear away by the Hearts captain in Kusum. KC puts it out of play very affirmatively. Fulton scurries in and gets involved, puts one over the top. This gives Donato a chance, but again, resilient defence from the left back. Still haven't seen the number plate and give you a name to that, but she's been busy. She's had to be. The raids have come her side a couple of times already, which is in the left side of her defence, right side of the offensive flank of Port Darwin, and that offensive side, one of the highlights has been Christina. She's pushed a lovely ball through now. Can they return? And they'll get a return, all right. It'll be a corner. So I think that was Brodie Murray making the advance. Tall, ponytail. Swinging beside her as she makes her way into the area. Gould's gone forward, Donato. Number 17, Christina. Christina is there. Fulton makes a run in. Beats her. Gould is at the back of it, and Jubilee Weo will clear it up. Lovely ball. Puts it straight past the defender. That's another good ball. Emma Zamed comes straight out, and Emma Zamed has plenty of time, and she dips one over the top. It's a little offline. Makes Cecilia Missob come away from her line that she'd chosen. But Emma just putting in a third and fourth effort there. That is fabulous work from the number 10. Zamed was not in any time going to let up on that one. Then it's a lovely ball over the top. Missob has a chance, moves into the area with the ball run away from her. It does on this occasion, but they're starting to get some of that sort of rhythm that we know this women's football team can do. A lot of players playing again, their first time for this club and this team. So the gelling will come through the game and through the next couple of weeks. But some really positive work there from the number 10 for Hearts. Trying to bring her players into the game. Right, this is the left back I was talking about. Under pressure again from Murray. And Murray's going to push past again, the captain. And KC comes again at her. Murray still has the ball, been stopped there in a body check and then pushed away by the final defensive effort from Hearts. And that was Camille, number 14, who pushed that one and pursued the ball over the line and left it there for Erin Gould to go and collect. I love how players look after each other. Now she'll go and get it. Go out to take a eastern side or scoreboard side corner. About 17 minutes nearly to roll over on the North Crest scoreboard. Thank you to McDonald's for the live streaming. Thank you also to their great support of girls and women's football across the NT. In she comes, Gould. Dips in. That's a lovely ball sitting right where you don't want it as a defender. Yolanda has a second go. Great stop off the line by the captain for Hearts. And a first-time shot from Kanai, which was special. And it took an extra special defensive effort, this time from the captain. And Kusum would not let that in any way. So well played to her. She's trying to pull the defensive line out. Done that now. Great work from the number 3 for Hearts. Good vision. Got herself right in the position to take the full impact of that shot. And there was plenty behind it from Yolanda Kanai for Port Darwin. On the ball now, so to speak. The pink shoes goes out wide to Milligan with the yellow tips on her boots. Great tackle. Ball still remains with Hearts. Yolanda thinking about a left foot shot and takes it. Takes the top bar and careers into that crossbar. Comes down away from goal. And that's off her left foot. Not the favoured foot. Yolanda Kanai presence is all over this football match already. Only 18 minutes, has a goal. And then a shot then that just ricocheted off the central part of the crossbar. Milligan. We're playing on the back of a Lamboa, but it'll go out of play. So Lamboa will have it. Phoebe, that is. Goes downfield to Frida. Frida's on a run now. She's busy, this number 5. Not a lot of her, but it's all pace. That's why drops ahead and slaps the fly. Not her best effort. She'll learn from it. She certainly won't give up. Great energy she brings to a football match. Out here on the right wing, wearing number 5 for Hearts. On the grandstand side, Emma, number 10 there for Hearts, trying to little dip one over the top to bring Missob into it, but Alexandra Fulton is all over that. Emma with it again, goes across. Moving forward, opportunity to 1-2 here. Pressure comes, still with the ball. Jubilee Weo just daps one in front. Frida with the ball again. See what she was trying to do, send it back to Jubilee. And it's been intercepted by Christina. And already Donato was about to take the run, but great defensive work from the captain. 2 really good actions from the number 3 for Hearts. Saving a definite goal off the line. And then intervening in a really good raid there from Hearts. And she's there at it again. And bang, pushes it over the sideline. So Kusum is working hard for Hearts. Captain all last year and captain again this year, which is fantastic. Leads by example. What you get is what you see. Throw in. Over the top third, Kenai. Kenai's under pressure from the Hearts defence. Another occasion, Lamboa. And Phoebe comes it back again and takes the ball from Milligan and puts it out of play. The Wharfies will have the throw in. They're in the light blue, running right to left on your screen, have a 1-0 advantage on the Northcote scoreboard. Yolanda is the goal scorer. Also with the ball now, she's already hit the centre of the crossbar as well with a left footer from distance. Her favourite foot is the right. Just a talented athlete. That one's missed from Milligan. Easy pick up by the keeper. Throws it back into a captain. And it'll be a goal kick restart. This is live streaming of the Women's Premier League for 2022 in Darwin. We're here at Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium, the top end on a very hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Local time, somewhere around 25 past 6. In this game itself, 21 minutes have passed. Good pressure already from Jubilee Wee. Our referee says play on. Now, Alex Fulton comes in and tries to put an end to it. And then she's going to have to deal with the very fast and very determined Frida. And Frida goes into goal. She's still with the ball. She comes in hard and doesn't know any other way. Into the back of Salter. Ball still alive. Elizabeth on the ball now. And she tries to tip it away. And then the number 2, who just won't go away. And that's Muli Janora. Muli's been persistent. And a little energetic then. A referee just smiles at it and says, nah, we'll send it back there. That was a little bit about being tired, I'd say. Everybody is grabbing those big breaths. First game of the year, everything starts to hurt already around the 20-minute mark of each half. As you realise this isn't a pre-season game. Now we have Donato on the run. She skips around and boy, can she make the pace. She heads out wide, looking for someone to make the inside run. She goes again. Now she will turn it inside and she'll get a corner out of this if she... No, well done by the defender. Ball still alive. Murray there. Keeping the ball and maintaining possession. Looks for support. It's now coming from Fulton. It's just come a little late. And as a result, a goal kick restart for Hearts. Promising stuff. Love the defensive work from Ali, or Ale, wearing number 9. Patiska, I think it is pronounced. And Patiska Ale is in the left back position for Hearts, number 9. Done some really good work already. Captain sends it down the middle to the other captain, and Fulton responds by sending it straight back down. This will run over the goal line with a goal kick restart again. Just remember the Women's Premier League, the third game will be tomorrow afternoon. Kicks off at 5 o'clock. Also live stream. And we welcome everyone down to the stadium. We've had a good crowd in already. It'll build throughout the night. And the Hearts men played before. Got a win. A lot of that team have now just joined the grandstand to watch the Hearts women's team go around, and they're 1-0 down at the moment, but well and truly in the game. Milligan puts out a left boot. Lamboa in there. And those two are having a nice little battle. Referee says in that battle, we'll give it to Hearts. No, Port Darwin. So one of the players has come from the field for Hearts, so it's now 10 v 11. You're going to have to mark up nice and tight. Right, Fulton, captain, first game for Port Darwin. Been everywhere. She needs a runner. She's looking for Donato. She goes over Donato's head, over everybody. Looking for Murray. Shoulder to shoulder with the number 2, and Muli Janara really expertly guided that ball over the goal line for a goal kick restart. Really intelligent defending from the number 2. Now the ball's down the middle. And Camille's got an opportunity to do something with it. She goes back out to Janira. Comes down to Ale. Pushes it back inside. Nice work here from Christina. She's gone a long way back and she's still involved. She was up the front a second ago, and that's what you like to see from your forwards. All that hard defensive work she just did. That's hit the referee. You see her? Lovely man he is. Let me get them restarted. Fulton with the ball. Points out. He's got options. He goes towards Gould. No, pushes wide. They like that right corridor, and Murray's onto it again. This is a foot race. Murray's come in late, in behind the number 2. And the number 2 is Muli Janira. And Muli once again does her work. It's not a corner. Sorry, it's not a goal kick. It's actually a throw-in. So it's got to go back over there where Julia will do some more work. Muli, sorry. Right, ball comes down. Donato pushes it back to Fulton. Fulton on the run. You need to stay with her, and that's exactly what Weo does. Great work from Jubilee. And now she's pushed the ball through to the very dangerous Frida. Frida has Salter in front of her. She's going to push past her and take off, and she does. There she goes with those little afterburners of her. She's maybe pushed too far this time. And nice defending. Kept her eye on the ball, the big defender. Tall. Hair tightly plaited. And that is another expert piece of work from Lauren Dove. And she'll get a return to send this ball back down the pitch. But you can see how dangerous Frida will be on this right edge for Darwin Hearts. Had a couple of runs already. The ball just gets away from her at times, but that's just the enthusiasm and the energy of the kid. Right, Gould over the top. And Donato in an offside position. And as the rules apply, when the ball gets to its forwards progression, we have a flag up on the far side. So we will go to a restart, this time in Hearts. Sitting at the feet is the ball, and the ball is at the feet of the captain. She's going to leave it for Emma. And Saymond will come up. Two steps back and then pushes the ball through. Christina, who seems to have made a move back to the back a little bit here. And comes again on a second effort. And she'll win that ball for herself. No, the referee says we'll go the other way. We'll go the way of Hearts. Phoebe Lemboa over the top. Do a sort of a pot of players. Skips away now with Elizabeth Salter in a sprint, the two 14s. And the 14 is Camille for Hearts. So Salter and Camille on a chase there. And Frida away again. Nice defensive work from Dove. Those two are having a nice battle. Here's a chance for Missob. Too far out for her to take a shot. She's looking for an option. She's trying to find Jubilee Weo. Jubilee will go to the ball, turn it inside, and take off now with her pace. She starts every day with about a 5K run. Does Jubilee Weo. Really amazing athlete. Chloe Cage-Pearson will just wait for the single bounce into her arms, and she doesn't even go to the edge of the box. She just puts her right boot to it. She's got a great kick. Now's a chance for Murray. Can she keep it in? No, it's just going to run away from her on the eastern side on this Saturday afternoon. Plenty of cloud around. Lights are on, as they should be, as we head into the 29th minute of this Women's Premier League match here at Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium. Hearts running from left to right on your screen. They're 1-0 down on the scoreboard. Plenty of time to get some balance. If the player's going to do it, number 2's probably going to be involved. She gets the ball and asks for it now, but it's going to beat her and fall at the feet of the poor Darwin player, who just puts the right boot to it and sends it downfield. It's sent all the way back by the captain. Now we have Dove on the ball. She's pressured by Missob. Dove wins it, pushes it back to Fulton. Fulton has options, but she turns to her left side. Now she dips one through to Erin Gould, who's just maintaining and roaming through that midfield, and now she disperses a lovely ball under Murray. Murray's on the run now. Ale comes again. Well played, number 9. You have been so good in that position, the left back for Hearts. There's another example of it. Murray was getting the better of it, so she just put the toe to it and put it out for a corner. Gould will go and collect. Erin will. And likely take the corner kick as well. She will. Just coming up to 30-minute mark. I want to wish all the girls the best for the season. Also to Jo, who's taken over the role of Hearts coach. Great to have her in the technical area. Person of great knowledge and passion for the game for women football. That's obviously Kenai. Kenai turns. Don't let her on the right foot because she'll do that. This time it's a little off compass and too high. It doesn't take much. Just a little drop of the shoulder, turn and boot on ball. Really making a presence felt, the number 10 for the Wharfies, nickname for Port Darwin, running right to left on your screen in the light blue. Hart's trying to make their way out from the back. Phoebe puts it through to Frida. Nice work from Elizabeth Salter there. It's come back to Frida and she's on a run and she will scamper. Dove there again, and anticipation is fantastic for the central defender. She has been able to pick what Frida would do, and she's done it again and picked the ball from her on this occasion. Great battle between number 5 and number 3. 5 for Hearts, 3 for the Wharfies. Emma. Good, sensible play. Pressure from Kenai. Just put it out of play. Christina. Throws in. Comes off Donato. Goes out of play. Here Wayne, the coach of the Wharfies, seeing out some instructions. Milligan with a nice left boot, but Lamboa was alert to it. Some real energy and pace on this right side for Hearts. Yet to get some freedom and ball, but when they do, it will be entertaining for sure. And Emma puts it out of play, the number 10 for Hearts. Going to have a sub early. We'll see who that is. So the player who came from the field hasn't been able to be rehabilitated, so to speak, and sent back out. So unfortunately the injury has been sustained. So that player's come from the field. The replacement is number 6. I will remember the player who came from the field in a moment. It was Jaira from my memory. So Jaira has come from the pitch, number 19, and her replacement just entered the field then. Phoebe Lamboa throws in. Trying to find Wazamo again. Throws to her. Right boot. Just dips it around trying to find Jubilee Weo, and Dove is in there again. Dove to Gould. Gould now pushes the ball forward, but it's picked up. Bamuli. There's a chance. That's the sub there. Sarah Kenner. Number 6. Fulton scurries away. Nice ball to Gould. Gould under pressure from Zaman. And Zaman actually wins that ball, but it's going to go way back to Fulton. A restart for an infringement by Hearts. So we're about 34.5 minutes. The scoreboard that's decided to play up. Looking forward to getting our new one in June, early July. Emma puts one over the top, and it's a good idea. A little bit too much oomph behind that one. But if you just pull those back in about 5 metres, that'll be a lovely ball for Jubilee Ware to run onto. As she gets a header in there in the back of Kenai. Now the ball comes away for Gould. That is dangerous. Gould puts one for Milligan, a bit optimistic. Milligan's going to have to make the hard yards. Will she beat Phoebe Leboa to it? Phoebe's going to shepherd this off the field. Lovely play. Well done. The number 16 for Hearts, showing all her football smarts there. Tried to run it over for a goal kick, but just couldn't, so she's put it out of play. Ball's with Erin Gould. She skims a fierce one across goal, and Kanai's got away from everybody. Ali comes in again, the number 9. Murray sends it back in and right into a one bounce into the keeper. Impressed with number 9 for Hearts over the left back. She just makes every opportunity that Port Darwin have to be a difficult one to get past her. If they do get past her, she tries to push them wider, so the shot's also wide. That's a good ball into Donato, but she's offside on this occasion. The referee picks that up. It's a nice work by the defence. All marshalled there by their captain. Kusum. Hearts running from left to right. They're the home team in their traditional home kit of the red and blue, the dark socks.
Ricky, I have another one in my bag if you might help.
Captain with the ball. Right on halfway line. Dips one. Rover. Dove. Inside she comes at pace. Keeper comes out. Cage Pearson was great. There's a shot, and it is her, and she's already celebrating before it went into the goal. You've got to love the way she plays the game. That's Frida, number 5, and she gets a double hug from her teammates. Look at there she goes. That's the first opportunity. It comes away, and then she just dips it through. You can see her celebrating well before it crosses the line into goal. So Hearts have some really exciting young players in there, and they've got balance on the scoreboard now. So it's 1-1 at the 37-minute mark. And that was some really good work from both the number 2 and the number 5 for Hearts. Emma with the ball again, the captain. She's moved, the central defender's moved forward now. Goes past her, goes to the number 2 I just mentioned. And that's Mooley. Mooley puts it through to Frida. She's got hunger. She wants a second. She's taking a shot from just outside the area. Shows the promise on the right side here for Hearts. Cage Pearson easy to that one and pushes it long. It's a big kick and bounces down. The captain for Hearts has to head back. She puts in a no-look cross into the midfield, but unfortunately finds the ever-present Erin Gould, who pushes one out to Milligan. Good tackle from Phoebe Lamboa. Nice ball from Emma. And Zaman's right boot is a little too strong there for Wazomo. The goal scorer, number 5, Frida, for Hearts. Good parity on the scoreboard at Northcrest. Northcrest, join our growing community. And nice work there from the number 14. That's Camille. She seems to have swapped positions with Emma, number 10. So Camille's gone into a central defensive role. I don't know if that's permanent or just for this last 5 or so minutes of the half. Emma likes to distribute, the number 10 for Hearts. Unfortunately, that throw's inaccurate, so we'll have a opportunity for Hearts to get started. Very, very deep in their defensive half, though. Long way to go to get up to goal and give Cage Pearson any trouble for the Wharfies. Gould with it. Just love the balance of it. Look at that. Just pulls it back into her, stays on the right side. She's looking at the opportunity and she says, I'm going to have a go at this. And she puts it into the post. It was on its way in there. Then there's another shot and pushed away by the keeper. Fantastic stuff. What a shot from Gould. Came away. Milligan was there. Donato was there. You can see it here. The keeper had no idea where it was. Beat her. Milligan thought, this is mine, I'm putting it away. Then it skipped past her. Then Donato comes in and saved at the last minute. Right on that right upright by the keeper. Gould with it again, dangerous as she is. She turns, beats Emma Zaman, goes now into Fulton. Fulton on the left foot, hits the shoulder. Referee says that's all okay. It's no harm in that. Now we have an opportunity, but Frida said hit the heel and bounced away. Christina's in there as well, the number 17. Like her work rate for Port Darwin. And look at this. Never give up. If you're watching any youngsters, Donato certainly didn't on that occasion. Everyone else had given up on the ball and she chased it down. And she will get a throw-in as a reward. Into the final 5 minutes of regulation time. This is round 1, match 2 of season 2022 for Women's Premier League. Thank you to McDonald's for the opportunity to live stream. I also thank Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm, for their support of the women's game. Their number is 1-800-978-360. 1-800-978-360. Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm. Here goes Ale, number 9. Her and Murray have been at it all day. And she's starting to tire now. Murray hasn't. She's going to take those long legs and stride down the right side of her offensive end for her team, I meant. The team's offensive end. And she's been a real trouble on that right side. But so far, ably defended by the number 9 for Hearts. About a little bit more minutes to go of regulation time. 1-1 in this Women's Premier League match. There's the captain of the Hearts, just skipping back, moves in now on the right boot. Down the middle she goes. Christina comes early with it. Now there's a big one from her. If this is a foot race, you know who's going to be in it. Out comes Cage Pearson. Well done, Chloe. She knows the danger that number 5 for Hearts presents. She made sure she got to Donato and Mooley in a little challenge there. Love their work, those two. Gould. Oh, beautiful vision. I don't know if she's onside or not. She is. Kenai goes to goal, dips one over the top, and the net shakes. Referee says that's a fair goal. She has 2. Yolanda Kenai, and so does Port Darwin. A brace for the number 10. What a ball from Gould. And I'd swear it was a no-look pass. She just has such great awareness. To Erin Gould. You can see the ball and it comes in and Yolanda brings the keeper out, as all good attacking raids are. Keeper committed, and then Yolanda Kenai did the rest, the number 10. She has 2 goals for Port Darwin. Late in the second half is her second one. And Salter a little misplaced with the boot there. So Hearts will say thank you. We'll go down the other end. Frida trying to keep it in, chest it down, but it's going to run out of play. Into the final minute of regulation time. Throw in there. Salter moves in. The youngster, the number 14, pushes in. Gould gets an opportunity to play on there. I thought it might have hit our arm. Now she pushes down. Foot race. Lamboa's there. Kenai already 2 goals and eager for a third. Gets pushed out of the way of the ball and it'll run over the goal line. No, sorry, the sideline on the grandstand side. Fulton making the run. You can hear the call and the ball sent her way, but Jubilee Ware gets in the way of it now. Gould with a left footer tries to find her on the second occasion, but Jubilee Ware is alert to that as well. Nice work from the number 21. Tries to push it forward where Dove is ready. Dove, the central defender for Port, has been very effective. There you go again. Erin Gould putting a ball at the feet of an on-rushing player. Nice work from Ale. Turns it back inside to a keeper. I like the work of the number 9. Now she pushes it wide. Ale has a chance again. Now she goes around trying to beat Murray. Keeps Murray in pressure. Murray gets away now. Milligan has a shot. Scuffs the dirt on this occasion, the youngster. Had an opportunity there. There goes the whistle. So we've hit the 45th minute mark and both sides have put in a really energetic and committed 45 minutes. There's some pace out on that pitch. And we've had 3 goals as well and a couple of near misses. So it's been really entertaining for both the neutrals, and there's been quite a few team supporters here for both sides. So at this stage, it's half time here. Port Darwin, the Wharfies, head into the sheds to hear from their coach Wayne Pearson with a 2-1 buffer over Darwin Hearts. Jo will take her girls in there and have a chat to them. But more and all, thank you for joining us here as we get settled into a Saturday evening here in Darwin. It's again a hot and humid one. It's the end of our wet season. Well, almost. We had a beautiful storm with plenty of water this afternoon, so it can't be. But thank you for joining us in this live streaming. Thank you to McDonald's. This is Football NT TV, live streaming of the Women's Premier League for 2022.
Okay, father. Okay, father. Duties are calling.
Move off the 16 and then move. Feel like Monty Python. You stay here, you gotta come back. What? Remember that scene? Just be me. You want me in front? Is it? All right. Thanks, Sam.
Welcome. Half-time here at Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium. We've got our traditional scoreboard in the background there just playing up as usual, but we're about to get a new one shortly, so I'm looking forward to that. My name's Bruce Stalder. This is FNT TV. It is 2-1 in favour of Port Darwin over Darwin Hearts in the Women's Premier League. This is the second match of our round one for 2022, and there are so many kids out on that park and so much pace and excitement, and we saw plenty of that in that first half. We had 3 goals, 2 from Yolanda Canai, so she has a brace, so team has 2. And of course Darwin Hearts, a great goal by the number 5, who's just threatened all afternoon on the right flank for Hearts. She's got some pace, young Frida, number 5, and a real desire to score too, which is a nice little combination to have, pace and desire. And I think we've seen that right across the board. I want to make special mention too of a couple of defenders. Emma Zayman for Hearts in the first half, moved forward a little bit towards the later stage of that first half, but her defence with her captain Kuzum was really, really vital for Hearts. At the other end, love what Lauren Dove is doing and the way she's working with young Elizabeth on the left-hand side. Christina stepped back from Hearts, from Port as well. So the Wharfies are making amends when they need to with that defensive rush comes from Hearts. So look forward to seeing more of that in the second half. But what's really, really encouraging is just the youth out there, the energy and commitment, and it's a hot one tonight, incredibly hot. So we'll be back into this second half. Who knows where this one will end up? I'm sure there'll be more goals. We have 3 already. On behalf of FNT TV and most importantly McDonald's for their great support of girls and women's football, we'll take a short break, be back with the second half. Don't think we'll get a storm, but we're going to sit this with this stifling, still, humid night. It will have an impact on the players. But entertainment ahead. Look forward to it.
Ready next week. No more COVID.
And if you just rejoined us, we have our centre referee ready. Ball placed in the centre of the circle. Just missing 22 other items. And they're not far away. They are the players. Referees are in place. And says to the coaches, let's get going, please. This is match 2 of round 1 of 2022 here in Darwin, in the Northern Territory, the top end of Australia. It is for those interstate viewers and also the international ones that pick up on the Facebook and YouTube. It is a glorious and most unique part of the world, the Northern Territory. You can be in Kakadu in 60 minutes from Darwin down to Litchfield to the natural wonders there as well. Then, of course, you can head into the centre in the Great Desert. We're up the top end and enjoy some of the most pristine beaches in the world. All stacked with the ever-ready crocodiles. But anyhow, we live with them as well. And there are plenty of them in the top end of Australia, right across North Queensland, NT, and northern Western Australia. A really special part of the country, the north. Saturday night, well and truly upon us now. Quite a dark sky. Moon not up yet. From memory, not much of a moon either when it does. underway. Substitute there, number 6 on the ball, goes to Jubilee Weo. I think he's carrying an injury today, the number 21. Just hasn't been able to really throw the afterburners on where we know she can. So quick, over 30, 40 metres. Number 21 for Hearts. Ball comes to her now via a header from Missob. Turns on the inside, pushes a lovely left ball through. Salter comes out. Nice defensive work from Elizabeth. Then there's a shot from distance, and they're successful. And who is it? No other than the number 5. And she's laughing so much about it. You got to love the excitement they get. That is just a wonderful, wonderful goal. It just goes to the spirit and sentiment within the kid. Just like ball, kick, bang. Keeps it simple. And you can see there, while Kate Pearson is disappointed, she got her hands to it. It just had a lot of force behind it. Surprisingly, I think, for Kate Pearson, and sort of dipped out and fallen into goal. So we have parity already on the North Crest scoreboard, and we only have a minute into the second half. That might hurt. We'll just hopefully she's okay. I think that was full on the face. Referee very quickly in there calling some support, and that support arriving very quickly as well. Players being asked to keep away, as there should be. We'll just see if she's okay. We take it anything with the ball in the face or the head as being really important around our concussion protocols. Referee showing concern. Players taking the opportunity to have a chat about their next moves. And what a move that was from Frida, number 5. The shot was forceful and on, impeccably directed. We'll see it again. And that's a very hard ball from Fulton. Raises the hand, says sorry. Player will leave the field. Good round of applause from the crowd. She makes her way gingerly, to say the least, towards the sideline and some more support and assistance. So they'll be asking her the relevant questions to see how she is. And she'll stay off the sideline until that's been completed. Ball comes off Ale and goes out of play. So this will be a restart. Fulton calls for the ball, does. That's the captain of the Wharfies. They're running left to right in the second half in the almost sky blue with the claret borders on their sleeves and across the chest plate. Salter in there pushing away. Now it's Dove. Dove just has that attention to detail, and there, saw it again. She knew Weibo was there. And Weo will let that one be picked up by someone else. Ale, the number 9, will take this, the left back. Shown real spirit in the first half. Involved again. Look at that. Nice work from her. Erin Gould was coming at her, but she just put that right boot out. And little second effort again from the number 9. Not a lot of her. Here we go. That's Donato getting some space. And the number 2 comes in at pace for Hearts and extinguishes that. And Muli Genora has been everywhere. So important. Such a great asset to have pace as a defender. And that's certainly what number 2 has got for Hearts. And he threw balls and he passes. She tends to get there in pretty quick time. Here again she goes, her and Donato. Donato's not without pace either. Wharfie still with the ball on the grandstand side. 49 and a little bit on the clock. Fulton looking for support. Comes in the way of Milligan. Ball still alive. That's a lovely cross in. The only people there is the keeper. Right hand out, collects it, bounces down, and then puts a kick down towards number 14. And Camille has it now. Pushes through. This is an opportunity. It still hasn't been extinguished. Cage Pearson will. Keeper for Wharfies. puts in a deep kick, comes off a sliding header from the captain of Hearts, and Emma Zaman says, "No, enough of that, I'll put it out," and does expertly. Fulton just on the edges, looking, just scheming and working away. Now it's a chop for Milligan, takes the shot straight into the keeper, and the keeper on this occasion, Leboa, right up to it. So Leboa sets it down. Salter gets in there. The ball comes away again. Number 6, the substitute, Sarah Kenner, getting involved for Hearts, but the ball comes away for their goalkeeper, Floriana Leboa. Ball still with them. 2 goals to this player already, number 5. Pushing wide again. Will she regain it? She does. Comes off Salter. Salter puts in pursuit. And Frida stops and then looks forward, and nice work from Dove again. Otherwise that ball was heading towards a Hearts recipient. And in this case, nice tidying up of that attacking raid from the Hearts by Port Darwin's defence. Smart play from Gould, and she'll get a reward of a throw-in and goes quick and deep with it. Nice play from the keeper, from the captain, Kusum Kessi, straight in there. She's been with the team from the beginning. Has been so important to their journey. Great leader. Talking about number 3 for Hearts. Cleared away. Frida looking for an option. She's running out of legs, I think. Gould won't. That's a lovely ball through, and that player's onside. What will Milligan do with it? She comes to the keeper, and Leboa just puts it away. Right boot out. Milligan didn't let up. They collided there, but they're okay. Both of them played back in to the Hearts attacking half. 2 goals to number 5. Great defence from Fulton. She'll have to go again because Emma Zaman's there. Now she beats Emma. The ball sort of comes in. Then she turns on the inside of the rival captain. And Emma comes out. All ball, says the... sorry, not all ball, my pardon. Was playing advantage. No advantage came, so she'll come back to the... he will come back to the original infringement. But further up the pitch. March the 10. See if there's going to be a wall formed here by Hearts. Gould on the ball from that distance. Very dangerous. We have one in the wall. I don't know if you call that a wall when there's only one. Erin Gould moves in. She'll put it in. Nice placement. You can see how she's dipping into that top right-hand corner. But on this occasion, unable to. But I'm sure she practices those from that distance. Got good purchase on it. It's not directed. Not Leboa, the keeper, for Hearts. Elizabeth Salter moves in and right boots it and finds Donato. Donato under pressure already from the number 10 for Hearts. That pressure continues. Donato gets a ball on the inside, still ricochets and comes away. She may get away from there. There's bodies everywhere, and one of them is Donato with that fierce determination to find something out of it. It's gone out of play, and the Wharfies will have a throw in. 2-2 on the Northcrest scoreboard. Thank you to McDonald's for the opportunity to live stream Women's Premier League in Darwin. McDonald's supporting girls and women's football right across the NT. Milligan battling away with the Hearts captain. Now it comes to Mizob. Mizob on her own. What will she do? Christina is chasing her. This ball can come back from Christina to Brodie Murray. She does. Long ball, and it's going to beat both of them out of play. Throws in. Weo and Fulton in the ballot for the ball, and the ball comes the way of Weo, putting pressure on, I think that's 17, Christina. I think it's Kirk. Not sure. Can't really read the writing on this one. And we're heading into the 56th minute of this match. Thank you to Ward Keller too. They are the personal and business dispute resolution experts. Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm. You can get in touch with them on 1-800-978-360. 1-800-978-360. Gould with the ball. Wolfie's still with it. Yolanda Kanai with 2 already. Goals, that is. Now makes a run. Puts the ball through, and it's a foot race. Out comes the keeper. And right on her area, grabs the ball. 2 hands on it, firmly pushing into the earth. Comes away now and spins the ball a number of times, and then puts a right boot to it, going over the top to the goal scorer of 2 tonight for Hearts. And now she's on a run again. Can't keep it in. For not want of trying, though. Elizabeth Salter with the throw in. Nice work from Salter. Nice early ball. Fulton gets in there as well. Looks for the run, but Donato actually came in to help, so there's no one on that right side to run. Milligan gets there a little late. Ball still alive. You don't want this player with it from that distance. Yolanda takes the left foot. Balance wasn't right. She was running across field and really wanted to turn her body and her hip towards goal, and that's very hard at pace. But a very dangerous player to find the ball. She has so much intention. When she has the ball at her feet, it's all about intent with Yolanda. Now she might have to do defensive work, but no, that's going to be skipped past her again. The ball from Murray ricochets, but back into Hearts. Hearts still have it. That's Missile, I think, putting a ball through and trying to connect with Weo or Camille, but didn't on this occasion. 58 minutes about to roll over on the North Crest scoreboard. Thank you to the Northern Territory Government too for their support of football across the NT. The NTG. Fulton to Murray. No, it wasn't Fulton, my apologies. It was Quinn. Keeley on the ball again now. Skips one in front of Erin Gould. Erin Gould with lovely work. Milligan gets it at her feet. Second attempt, she now controls it. Puts a ball through with a little bit more pace than required, but Donato's going to get there anyhow. Donato will turn in. On the left foot, will she take the shot? She wants to go to preferred side. Takes the right shot. Great defence from the number 9. Came scurrying away from the edges and stuck the right boot out. Well played by number 9, Ale. She just does not give up. She's in there again, as is the keeper. This comes back. She has the shot from distance. Will it find the goal? No, it's going to roll side of goal. Exciting stuff there from the girls. They just couldn't put it away, the Wharfies. They had opportunities. I think if Donato had a chance again, she wouldn't want to try and there. You see how she sort of switches to her preferred right side, and that just gives everyone a chance to get in there. And when I say them, Hearts, and in they came 1, 2, and 3 defenders. Nice smile from Lemboa. She knows how close that was. That's the keeper. She said, please take it, Emma. So Emma will. Zaman. One over the top. Jubilee Ware's the recipient. Gets it. Jubilee turns and pushes wide. And Lamboa, Phoebe on this occasion can't bring it in. So it'll be one for Murray. The energy of Murray's there again, even with throw-ins. Fulton. Cross to Gould. Those two combined so well. And Gould with a shot from distance. She's pushed it wide, but love the confidence of Erin Gould. Had 2 shots on goal. They'll get closer. The more opportunities you give Erin, the more dangerous it is for you as an opposition football team. I wonder who'll get the 3 points tonight, even if the 3 points are, in the end, offered. Currently, there'll be 1 each. If it ends the way it is at the moment. 2-2 on the Northcrest scoreboard. If you just join us, Darwin Hearts are the home team today in their second match of round 1 of 2022 here in Darwin. They're in their traditional red and blue shorts with the dark socks, running right to left on your screens. Quinn, lovely ball from Keeley. No one's come out from... Erin Gould's there now. And good pressure from Erin. As a result, there's not much Mooley could have done, the number 2, so she put it over the goal line, and that corner will be the result. That corner will be taken by the player that she was shadowing at the time, Erin Gould. So many young players out there. The future looks very promising. Oh, guess who? Came in at pace. Yolanda Canai looking for a third. A hat trick. And it didn't go that far wide of the left upright. Came charging on the ball. First to see it, first to react. Right, we have a restart. 62 minutes shortly in this match, round 2. 2-2 on the Northcrest scoreboard. Captain pushed one through, beats past the Wharfie player. Donato with it. Big shoulder body press from number 5. Frida. Gould with it from the throw-in. Turns on the inside, turns we are around. Puts a nice ball through to Christina. She puts one through to Milligan. Milligan has a chance here. Ball was almost came to a full stop, and she sort of tripped over the top of it. Now's the chance for Hearts on the rebound. Still with the ball. Fulton has a way the rebound will end there, and it does. Now she makes another opportunity. And Milligan on this occasion, unfortunately, way too long in the line, and will be offside. Fulton off a Salter pass. And then Weo gets involved with a big up and under. This is a foot race between Missob, Chloe, and Cage Pearson gets there first. Well done to Chloe. Come off the line early. Saw the danger and extinguished it. Murray striding down, and those long strides get to the ball first and just pushes it over the line and beats Lamboa to it. I think it's Lamboa. Not sure. No, Lamboa's picking the ball up now. It's Phoebe. That was Frida, number 5, all the way over there, a long way from where she began the game. Just shows the commitment from the player. Chase that down on the far side. Gould, again, just has so much poise and so many ideas, football ideas she has when she has the ball at her feet. She puts one through to number 17, and that's charged quickly down by 2 or 3 of the Hearts players, and as a result, it's now back with the keeper for the Wharfies. They have a couple of subs shortly, but in the meantime, we'll continue with the play. Ball's in play. Missob has it. Goes back. Mooley. Goes back to Ale. Ale puts one across. It was well directed, but intercepted by Christina for Wharfies. Now we have another head knock, I think, or maybe a face. Referee in there again quite quickly. Same will apply. A call for some medical support. That's coming now, and they'll do an assessment. They may take this opportunity to do some subs. So, Elizabeth Salter coming from the pitch, number 14. And I'm going to guess and say Grace Doughty. Doughty will, Doughty. She's told me so many times, Grace, how to pronounce her surname. But Doughty will go out there. And the second replacement is Divine Benicia. And I'd say Divine's going to come on into the same position that Romy Milligan has occupied. Coming from the pitch slowly now. We'll watch Milligan, see how she is after taking that hit in the face. So they'll monitor that, ask the questions, and follow the protocols. There's also a substitution opportunity for Hearts, and they took it and have brought on Daniela Belanga, number 11. Referee about to restart. After that pause in the game with the both the substitutions and the injury to Milligan for Port Darwin. The ball will be played back. It is. Goes to Keely Quinn. Quinn goes out to Murray. And Brody goes long. This will be an easy clean-up by Emma. And Emma will go back to the eastern side. Turns back on the inside now. Substitute for Port Darwin's there. And now it's come through and it's a race. Camille and Quinn. And Quinn shows a nice change of pace there. Originally beaten by number 14 for the Hearts, and then just clicked on a bit of pace and recovered the ball and put it out of play. Jubilee Weo will now do a throw restart on the far side, the Northcrest scoreboard side. She does that now, trying to find Camille, won't find Quinn instead. Quinn turns it on the inside to Murray. They have a nice little interaction, those two, all game. Goes from Murray to Gould. Gould's looking for a runner, waiting and waiting. Wants Murray to move now. She sees it, pushes it out to Murray. Murray's onto it. So is Zamond. And nice play from both the players. Nice heads-up football from Erin Gould too. Just waiting for the opportunity, put a lovely ball through. But Emma, one of the most experienced players in the Heart side, saw that coming and was straight across to clear it up. Milligan's coming back on. So the substitutes they made wasn't for Milligan. I do apologise for that. And we'll find out which players come from the field. Another one. These balls are unfortunately finding either the ear or the face. Again, referee immediately in there to check on the welfare of the player. Players apologising to each other. I think that's Murray from here. And the captain clearing the ball for Hearts has unfortunately and unintentionally directed the ball towards Murray. Murray will get a restart. He does, kicks it into the midfield. Finds Fulton. Fulton gets the ball down, dips one over the top, trying to find Milligan, who's come back on. Gould has it now. Into Fulton. Fulton puts ones in front of the substitute. She comes out, but so does Lemboa, the keeper. And on this occasion, the Darwin Hearts replacement not able to get there. It's Divine Benicia. Got to play her down. He's off the field. On the far side, referee is now going to pause the game and check on the welfare of that player. It's a Port Darwin player, so the medical support will come out now. 2-2 on the Northcrest scoreboard, coming up to the 70-minute mark of this Women's Premier League match. The second game of round one of 2022 season for the McDonald's Women's Premier League. So the player will come off the pitch as they have, and they'll continue to work on the issue of cramp. I think that's Yolanda Canai too. Understandably maybe cramping up in this later stages of the second half after the effort she's put in for those last 70 minutes, which included, not too lightly, 2 goals. And her side sits sits even on the scoreboard. My apologies, it's been a long day. Substitute in there early, and that ball's been stolen with some sort of expertise by Jubilee Ware, and then a lovely ball from Jubilee. Now again, she goes to goal, Frida. She's already got 2. Will she get 3? She turns it in. Nice work from Grace, the substitute, to get in there and clear the ball away. I think it was Grace Doty. Yes, it was. Corner. Can Hearts get a third? Will someone take 3 points in this match? Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium on a Saturday evening. Beautiful night, warm though, and humid. Murray goes out to make sure the short pass comes in. It's a long one, it's a good one. Camille gets a right boot to it, but it passed her on that occasion, so she's sort of lost about 30 metres, and then the captain for Hearts comes in and takes an opportunity from some distance, but forgot the compass, and that won't trouble Chloe Cage-Pearson, the keeper for Port Darwin. She puts the ball to the ground. About to get us restarted. And does. Just 2 steps back and then bang down the middle. Picked up by Muli. Now comes across. Phoebe Lambeau is going to get the ball now. No, beats her captain. And now we have a chance for Benicia to make a run. That's lovely work from the captain. Now the ball's come free, and this is an opportunity. That's the substitute there, but quickly challenged down. The ball's come away, and there has a bouncing ball there. There was a hand in there somewhere. The referee says, no, let's just play on. That's more than fine. Puts back by the number 2, who's been everywhere, Muli. And now it's this player every game that does, Alex Fulton on the run. First game for Port Darwin as captain. First game as a player. Ball comes over Emma, and Zaymond will go. Thought about pushing it back to a keeper. Had the presence of thought to push it wide. There were a couple of Port Darwin players just waiting for that back pass. So she went wide, smart. 73 minutes now on the Northcrest scoreboard. This is FNT TV's live streaming of the Women's Premier League. Thank you to McDonald's. Substitute on the ball now, just moving around. Gives it to Murray. Murray's got plenty of time. Puts one back into Gould. Gould takes a shot from distance. One of those are going to land. That one's much closer than the 2 previous ones. As I say, you've got to love her optimism and confidence. Such a young player, but in command of a game, and you saw it then. Lambeau with the keeper. Places the ball, does a short pass to her captain. Captain, no pressure on us, as you can advance the game both by running and then a kick. Jubilee Ware doing the same. Ball's going to skip through to us. She's lucky there. The Hearts player, that's Missob, looking for it, but Fulton comes in and cleans up. Now pushes forward, trying to find an opportunity for the Wharfies. They're in the blue, light blue, running from right to left. Left to right, sorry, on your screens. In the centre of the circle there is Missob with the ball, the number 7 for Hearts. They're the home team. Goes back to the dual goal scorer. And Frida goes to the ground. Osimo is still on the ground. Yolanda Canai has come back on the pitch after her cramp issues. In the right leg, I think it was. Now we're looking on Frida, who's holding her left leg, looking for support. That support is called now. And no one's out from there yet. Hope she's okay. She seems to be, from this distance, in somewhat difficulty. So they've called for a stretcher. So that'll come out. So the players will take this opportunity while the stretcher in the singular version comes out, and the players will head over to all their technical areas and get some last minute notice and advice with only 15 minutes to go in this match. And I'd say there'd be a lot of fluids being taken in as well. Plenty of water required, hydrating all day as they have, but this core heat, so hard to get it out of your body. That's why ice baths are so important. Joe, the coach for Darwin Hearts, looks like she's going to take an opportunity for a change. Obviously, Frida will not be coming back on, I would suggest. So you can see the Port Darwin team there, amassed outside the technical area. I can see one of the bench players there actually in a role. It's Brooke Fraser, it looks like. So Brooke must have an injury. Not playing today, but in the technical area supporting the girls from Port Darwin. Brooke is often in the number 9 position and scorer of many goals for Port Darwin. But not playing today in the technical area. There you can see her with her back to us on camera at the moment. Talking to Alex Fulton, the captain. And they've split the stretcher, and they're now applying it under the prone body of Frida. The scorer of 2 goals today, and just entertained us from the moment she came on the pitch. It's a really unfortunate way for her to leave that pitch. But she's into entertainment, she's into theatre, and this is just another bit of it. I really hope she's okay, and it's just a sting from that collision. There's still some concern about her, even though they've got her on the stretcher, about whether or not they can move her. She's some distance from us. On your screen now are the Darwin Hearts girls with their coach Joe. Hearing there at the moment from one of the senior players, Emma Zaymond. And there's James Baxter, the head of security, heading out. See if he can also assist with the return of the stretcher and the player. Thanks, James. Thanks to your boys. Thanks to everyone involved. Making sure her head is cradled. And I still think it's a lower limb issue. It's very hard for us to see from the distance where she was. She had her back to us as well. But most importantly, Frida has been sensational this afternoon, and a sad way for her to leave this pitch, which is now into early evening. Currently we've got images of the Port Darwin girls in their technical area, just watching the stretcher come from the field. Now we'll get an image of the stretcher, all the care and concern being shown, and nice round of applause from all the girls and the good numbers in the grandstand for this Women's Premier League match. Yeah, not looking good. And Lamboa, sorry, the keeper also involved in that. Looking after her mate, make sure she makes her way to the medical room, and that's happened. Referee now will get this game underway. Obviously there'll be some time added with that interruption. We hope Frida, number 5, the goal scorer of 2 today, is not seriously injured, but has just been taken from the field. So we'll get underway. Hearts in a little huddle and a rallying call. Port Darwin making their way out en masse as well. 2-2 is the situation on the scoreboard, and Northcrest. A great development not far from here. If you want to go and see the House and Land Display Centre at Northcrest. That's on Reuben Avenue at Berrima. Players would have lost a little bit of warmth in their bodies too, so they're all a bit slow to get out there, but they're there now. Referee's pointing out that it's actually your ball, Hearts. Now there's an urgency, making their way over. Jubilee Weo will be first to the ball, number 21. I still think's carrying an injury as well today. You would know, she doesn't let on, but her pace just hasn't been there as normal. This is Miss Ob on a nice run. And that is from here, it looks like it's nice defensive work. Wasn't Murray. I'll get the number of that player in a moment. It was Gould. So a corner will result for Hearts. Right, in it comes. Emma's gone forward, the number 10, looking for the ball. It comes into her. Well-directed pass too, and now she has a shot from goal. It's hit the upright. What a lovely move from Joe, the coach, and the Hearts players. They pulled that off impeccably. I mean, almost impeccably, because it didn't go into goal. That's a heavy collision too for Milligan again, after an early collision. And that'll be an infringement for sure. And Romy slow to her feet. Tough. Strong number 6 for the Wharfies. Just stretching out a bit. Now she'll move forward into the game. Emma Zaman again doing some lovely work, this time a header in the central defensive role for the Hearts. After being part of a really well executed corner kick. Just literally millimetres away from being another goal for them. But it's still 2-2 in this Women's Premier League match at the 82.5-minute mark. Yet another corner. And yet again taken by Erin Gould. Milligan moves forward. Yolanda moves forward. Ball comes in, goes over them, goes towards Milligan, then into the belly of Yolanda. Came out of there and bounced towards the player. The sub, number 11, I'll get their name for Hearts. Tall girl. That's Balanga, Daniela, on the ball now. Or was it 12? My apologies if it is. We'll get it's number 12. So that isn't Balanga. That is our one. Nice work from Fulton. On to Gould. Gould with opportunity. Takes the shot from distance. Ricochets off. Strong defensive work from Jubilee Weo. That was headed towards goal. Was it Jubilee? No, it wasn't. We'll get the number in a minute. I think it's one of the subs. Or was it Phoebe Lebauer? But whomever it was a great block as the ball was coming at pace from Erin Gould. Get the number in a minute. There's Jubilee Weo, so it wasn't her. It was number 11. So that was Balanga that was in that defensive block on that shot from Gould. Well done to her. Substitute today. Nice work from the captain. Zaman had to stretch out of it, but Emma does, and does a nice bit of work, but also puts an opportunity for her team. And Grace will watch that go out of play for the Wharfies. Donato with it. She had a battle all day on this right side. She tries to skip around again. The very quick Muli Janira. But it hasn't stopped Donato trying. She has been relentless on this right side for Port Darwin. There's a ball from Weo. Onside. No, too early the run. She'll take a shot from distance and push it wide. So Chloe Cates-Pearson had that under control. We have another issue with Cranbourne. We expected this in all their games, men, women and our juniors, as we restart the season. And always at this time of the game in the last 5 or 6 minutes of each half. So we've got a player centre field under cramp at the moment. I think it's Alex Fulton, the captain. Medical support comes out for that. 85.5 minutes. Players taking the opportunity to get those deep breaths Just off camera here, I can see one of our most experienced, the most experienced match official we have in Timmy. Such a lovely bloke. He's engaging with the kids. And I mean, they are young kids too from Hearts on this sideline down here. And lots of smiles. So everybody takes this opportunity to either communicate, share a humorous story. But most are taking the opportunity to get plenty of air into those lungs. Yeah, so, and when you've had cramp and you get up onto it, it's just like, you think it's there. She makes that really awkward, and then it comes back again, as you just saw it then. And that is Alex Fulton really feeling it, the captain. And that's both a grimace. It just hurts. No other way of putting it. So the captain will make her way through with the help of the medical support team. That's Mariah Kupsa. So we will get this game underway after a number of interruptions, one of which include stretching from the field for the number 5 for Hearts. That time the captain, Alex Fulton, for the opposition team, Darwin, Port Darwin, have had see her leave the pitch. Right, game about to get underway. It is with the Wharfies. This is Grace. Good ball through, and if Emma Thou, the number 10, has been solid and special in defence and shown that if she moves forward, she'll be dangerous in attack. Wharfies have the ball. Not long to go in regulation time. Only 2.5 minutes. Will someone get a third goal? This one comes over the back of the head. Donato's in there again, and Emma Zaman comes in with some really strong body checks and clears that ball away off the goal line. So it won't be a goal, a corner. It will be a throw in. But they still have the ball, Hearts. They are the home team in the red and running from left to right on your screens. 2-2 on the scoreboard. Now they have it. Sorry, right to left on your scoreboard, on your screens, my apologies. Now they have it. Jubilee Weo goes forward. Puts it into the original substitute for today. First player on that was subbed. And just some good effort from that substitute. That's Sarah Kenner. Ball still remains with Hearts. They're into their attacking half now. Coach Wayne Pearson for the Wharfies looking to make a change, but the ball will remain with Hearts. Weo with a lovely throw. That's got so much strength and direction. Finds the intended recipient, Camille, but not able to do much with it. That is Mooley. The number 2 comes in. Nice work from Keely Quinn. Finds that player. She's directed it towards that one. Rarely skips through. Milligan now has Donato on a run. But look at the pace of the number 2. Just a switch is flicked, and off she goes. And that time again, she got in front of the advancing Donato. So we will, make that substitution. Port Darwin in the 88th and a half minute. There will be some time added on, so there'll be more in a minute and a half for this player. Number 20 gets a nice pat of encouragement from her coach. And now goes Layla Fulton, one of the youngsters in the Port Darwin setup. She'll be so excited playing, I think, her first Premier League match. Layla Fulton. Right, Jubilee Weo with it. Scampering through 2 defenders. Gould stays with her. Gould comes at her again. Weo still has it. Turns it on the inside. Beats Gould. Then Grace Doty comes in and Grace wins that ball. Great defensive work from Grace. Captain comes in from Hearts and does equally good work. And that'll go out of play where Grace will get a restart. Just about 30 seconds of regulation time left. Donato has it. What will she do? She goes to centre. Looking to find... and she has... Yolanda Cano on the run. Yolanda towards goal. She'll take the shot. She takes it and puts it away. Raises her hand to the sky. She is relentless. There is a corridor to send that goal through, and it's no more than 15 to 30 centimetres, and she just found it. We'll see on replay how quick she is to react. She made that first 5 metres quickly. Then the ball's on her right foot. Then she's ready to go. Skips it, and she just directed it beautifully down that corridor. Keeper had no chance. Yolanda Canai, you have a hat-trick. Fantastic play from her. 3-2, here's the scoreline. Port Darwin, now we're out of regulation time. There'll be a bit of a time added on. Not sure how much, but let's just see how it rolls. Look at there, Miss Op. She wants another one for her side. She wants a parity at least. She wants 1 point. 3 currently sit with the Wharfies. That's Grace, one of their defenders. Pushes one over the top, trying for Donato. It'll come into the coach of Hearts. She gets it back into play. Missob with it now. Throws it deep down, trying to find an opportunity. Comes back to Missob from that Hearts player. I think it's one of the subs there. Yes, it was. And that was Balanga. Now it comes across from Weo. Weo pushes wide to Zayman. Zayman goes even further wider, but it's going to be picked up by young Leah Fulton. She's now in a foot race with Phoebe Lemboa, and Phoebe will get a boot to it, but it's going to harmlessly run over the goal line and be a goal kick restart. Currently, we're into time on. After regulation time, the score sits at 3-2 on the Northcrest scoreboard. Port Darwin with the ball. It's at the right end for them. They're pushing it out now. This is Quinn Keeley. She had a really competent game of football today. There's Keeley. Over the top she goes, looking for a run. Layla Fulton in there. Now it comes for Murray. Murray's been in everything, so is this player. The Hearts captain. She'll get the ball again, and she just puts it over the top and says, let's go for a run. But don't forget, Cage Pearson, the keeper for Port Darwin, will be up to that. Could be a late substitution coming from Hearts as well. Pressure put onto the keeper, which is good. It means the time's not wasted. Emma Zayman comes in. Chest down, keeps the ball at her feet. Nice little right touch, turns on the inside again. No more than a 20-cent piece for those changes. Well played. She can turn around and make a very quick change, does Emma. Now it comes to Phoebe Laboa. Pushes wide, trying to find the substitute. In Awan. And Awan will watch that run out of play for Hearts. They're in the red and black, running from right to left on your screen. They're down on the scoreboard at the moment. We're playing 4 minutes of time added. Plenty of that to go. They've still got an opportunity. Can they work something from here? Murray's going to get in the way from Port Darwin and make sure that doesn't happen. Ball ricochets like a pin. Ball comes back to, looks like, yeah, that's Missob. Some nice stuff from her. But the ball, too much energy, and bounces one and harmlessly into the arms of Cage Pearson. Now it's going to be a foot race if this gets in front. So Donato on this occasion's got some distance. She's got the captain to deal with. Donato still with the boot and the ball in the right place. Now she turns on the inside. She prefers her right side. You can see her trying to favour it. Now she goes across field to the young Layla. Layla Fulton has a chance from there. Layla will have to chase this down. In pursuit is Lamboa. And can Fulton bring it in? Layla Fulton can. She gets a call back to Murray. Puts it back to Murray. Murray now has time. Turns it on the inside. Back to Fulton again. Fulton with width takes the shot. And she'd like that one again. But hey, great to see the confidence of the young one. And that will go over harmlessly the goal line. So a restart. Lamboa, the keeper, this time with the ball. She's going to leave it for her captain to send it upfield. And if I know the captain, she'll try and get as much distance as she can, even though every bone and every part of the muscle in those legs will be aching. She comes in now and pushes it down, hits the head of Emma. Emma Zayman, her central defender. Lovely work from her. Chested it down, headed it first, and then turned unsupported and put a nice left foot forward. But unfortunately found Kanai on this occasion, already scored 3. Was looking for a 4th and has pushed it wide. I think that was a nice idea, a pass across to Layla Fulton, but just too much on it. We're into time added on. 3-2's the score at the moment. Women's Premier League, round 1 of the season 2022. This is the match 2. So can Hearts score something in the absolute dying seconds of this match? She has the ball at her feet. When I say she, this is the captain of Hearts. Takes the goal kick, goes upfield. Can it find the right number? There goes the whistle. Unfortunately, on this occasion, time has beaten them, and so has Port Darwin. 3-2 is the scoreline in this Women's Premier League match. If I had one word for it, it was entertainment. End-to-end stuff, plenty of shots on goal. We had 5 that were effective. We had plenty that missed. And what I really loved about it was just the pace that was played at times. There were some really, really speedy players out there. And the commitment that matched the speed was fantastic. To all the girls involved today, well done. To your coaching staff, congratulations or commiserations, whichever side of the coin you're on. But I would say that Joe, the coach of Darwin Hearts, be really, really happy with that performance. The first one for the season, the first one with her in charge. And you can see she's got some nice balance in there. You can see the way she wants the team to play. There are good things ahead for Darwin Hearts this year in the Women's Premier League. Thank you to McDonald's. Over to the other side where Wayne Pearson was in the assistant role last year, in the head coaching role this year. So excited to be in the head coaching role, and he has got a team together that is going to push all teams this year in 2021. They'll go away with 3 points today from Larrakia Park. All those 3 goals and that 3 points have been earned by a team. But the person up front who did it all was Yolanda Kanai. On behalf of Football NT, thank you for joining us for this Women's Premier League match. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow at 5 o'clock for more Women's Premier League, thanks to McDonald's, live streamed. Good night.